So let's start the class with holy mantra. Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya Hare Paramatmane Pranah Kleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Kagre Vaste Lakshmi Karmadhe Saraswati Karmule tu Govindah Prabhate Kar Darshanam Radhe 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 Anup ji, where are you? Why don't you come these days? Sit down, please. And this is the best way. We can't be impatient. We have to understand. When in 1971, Pakistan started doing atrocities on, that Bangladeshi, which was a part of Pakistan earlier. So there was a lot of pressure on Indira Gandhi ji to just protect those people. So Indira Gandhi ji just met at that time. Manik Shah was the army chief. He just called him and said, "I want you to attack." He said, "What? You want me to have a war against Pakistan?" He said, "Yes." He said, "No, can't." Can you imagine one army chief is refusing the order of the prime minister? What he said, that mark my word, if we wage a war against Pakistan, we are bound to lose. We are bound to lose. He said, "What do you want?" That just let us give us some time. Let us first of all arrange everything, right? And this is not the perfect weather to attack, right? Then he took 3 months of time. He stationed all the particular force at the border and proper planning with ammunition and everything. And then they started the war in December. And they won. He also said that every army fights for victory, not for defeat. Right? You got emotional, you are saying just go and have. Is it a rise and pulse? You mix and have. We will have to make proper strategy, right? And then we will attack. And that gives us a lot of opportunity of winning, right? Preparations are going on internally, going on. They are checking how many countries are going to support that enemy country, right? If we have a war against this country, we have possibility, the worst scenario, that China and country like Bangladesh may take the benefit of it and attack there in Arunachal Pradesh and in some other particular states, right? So what can be the worst scenario? We have to know that thing as well, right? And plan properly. There might be two front war, one with Pakistan, another with China, because China is also claiming Arunachal Pradesh as its part. Yes, exactly. So that is why it becomes very, vital to make proper plans and then execute them. It will take place. It will take place, and within 10 to 15 days, it will start. But first of all, they will plan. Yes, it's up to Pakistan. It's up to Pakistan. It will definitely take place, but it's up to Pakistan, how it's going to respond. If it attacks, use atom bombs, nuclear missiles, then it can be the worst thing. India, yeah, India. So India is also, just exploring all the opportunities, what might take place, right? And how we have to be ready for that. And that is why tomorrow there will be mock drill practice all over country, in all the states, everywhere. Yeah, that we call, there is a name, I don't remember, but that is called one. Drill, you can say. Drill how to protect, like suppose you are attacked, then how will you respond? How will you respond? Yes, yes. And valuable things means where arms and ammunitions are hidden. So that particular thing, how you are going to protect. So all these things, will take place. What? No, so just at least you have to be ready. Means people know, that this is happening. Sometimes we don't know what is happening. We see a plane is flying, so we just think that it's a plane. We don't know that it's a missile which is coming on to us. So let's run and hide somewhere, right? We can't trust because at present time the chief of Pakistani army is very dangerous because he is a radical, you would say. Radical, he is saying that Hindus are not our, we are not like Hindus, we are totally different. Like his create. Exactly. So that, that is very dangerous thing. So, and he has, yeah, the button of nuclear attack. But what we can see at present, as Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, said yesterday that, day before yesterday, what people want, that is going to happen. Means what people want. People want us, want them to take POK and divide Pakistan into three parts: Punjab, Balochistan, and your Sindh. So Pakistan again will become three nations, like small states. Punjab one, and Baloch, they are already fighting. They are already fighting. They need little bit help. They have almost 60% won their battle. They want 40% support from India, and they will, make their own nation. And people from Sindh, they are also saying that, people from Punjab are doing discrimination. They are not giving us water, right? So we want to make our own place. We want to make our own country like that. Let's see. Exactly. I was listening to Vikas Divikirti sir seriously on, the anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. What his first sentence was. Did you listen? 1 hour speech. What he said? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel at presently, if you compare with any character, he can be compared with Lord Ram. Lord Ram. Seriously. And he told why I am calling him Lord Ram. Right? He had the opportunity to get the throne, right? To become the king. But he spurned that offer, said, no, I would like to go there. He had the opportunity to become the prime minister, but said, no, as a home minister, I'm happy. Yes, and he knew what might happen. So he already sent our army, like, that your, what we call, Andaman Nicobar, right? Could have been your, that, what we call, Lakshadweep, could have been the part of Pakistan, because 97% Muslims are there. 97% Muslims. So Pakistan just thought that they are Muslims, they will support a Muslim nation, right? So they sent their submarines and others to just, win that particular place. But what they saw, that Indian flag is already being hosted there. So they went back. They understood that Indian army has reached there. So he was highly, say that, intelligent person. Exactly, visionary. He advised, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, that today you are, just keeping this Kashmir issue into cold box. Tomorrow it will hurt our country the most, and it is hurting. It's hurting because at that time when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was ruling, at that time Pakistan, China and Russia had this type of relationship. Because China was claiming one part of Russia, right? that belongs to China. So they had this kind of relationship, enmity they had. And Russia was 100% fully supporting India. So Russia, couldn't, that China couldn't attack India because of Russia. That Russia was there. Now India had to fight Pakistan only. They should have taken POK, only POK. And after taking, what is it serving? You know why? There where POK is located, we don't have boundary. Why we don't have boundary? Because if we make boundary, so that will confirm that that is a part of Pakistan. That is why we are not making boundary. Even in every election, whichever takes place in Jammu and Kashmir, 5-10 seats are left for POK, people of POK. That because that is part of India. So 5-10 seats are left every time. 1 or 2 seats of member of parliament, 5-6 seats of MLAs, member of legislative assembly, are left every time because that is part of India. So we are not making border. From there, intrusion takes place, infiltration takes place. They infiltrate from there only. That becomes very, easy way to intrude into India. And once we take POK, we will have our boundary. 1 kilometer, 500 meters, nobody can, no flying zone, no human, human land. If anybody is seen there, they'll be shot dead, like in Punjab, in other places. Yes, they have made the boundary. So this thing could have, he took that Kashmir issue to UN unnecessarily. That was matter of between two countries. He took it to, United Nations, which was the worst decision by any prime minister. And we had one more prime minister, who, what should I say, had been the worst prime minister. That is, what's his name? No, 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 no. No, I'm not talking about Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. There was one worst prime minister in our country. He had been the prime minister for 2 years, 3 years. He shared all the information with Pakistan of Indian spies. Yeah, the agents of RAW and agents of other spy agencies, they all were killed one by one. I forgot his name, that prime minister. The worst prime minister. He used to consume liquor. Yeah, NSA Ajit Doval, he was in Pakistan at that time. He told that with the help of Israel, we can finish the place where Pakistan is making atom bombs. But what he said, why have we got to do with Pakistan and their particular things, right? I mean, what's his name? Yaar, yesterday only I heard his name, but you name the prime minister and I'll tell you the prime minister of India. Yeah, and I'll tell you the name. Prime ministers of India. So he ruined everything because Pakistan doesn't consider Israel as a country, right? So Israel said that we are ready to attack Pakistan, but we will have to take fuel from India because we have fuel to go there, but we won't have fuel to come back. He denied and used to consume liquor. After this, he called the Prime Minister of India and told, we know each and everything what you are doing and where you are doing. Can you imagine? And then, no, no, name a name, I will tell you. Name the Prime Minister. Yes, Gujarat. He was. Yes. Under his prime ministership, all the spies, Gujarat, you read about him, what he did. He used to consume liquor. He ruined. Look, we had the prime minister like this who used to share information with Pakistan and feel proud that we know. Yeah, you know that, but you are risking the lives of those people who have left their family for this nation, who are providing you these secret information. Apart from Ajit Doval, all the spy agents were killed one by one. They were killed. Even the movie has been made on that. They were killed because he shared this. You listen to that. There, at that time, there was one general. I don't know his name. He was there on podcast. He was telling just because of him, we live for motherland, and he just did this with us. Innocent spies were killed. We had such people in our country. You can imagine. The best thing was that allowed he should have allowed Israel to come India, and Israel would have attacked and destroyed that place, because at that time Israel had that thing. And Ajit Doval talked to Israel. Israel was ready to do that because Pakistan doesn't consider Israel a country. Suddenly say it's not country, Philistine's country there. So that is why. And if war takes place, Israel is standing firmly behind India. We are fully in support with India because Pakistan always supports, Palestine and Hamas, not Israel. That is why. Seriously, the past deeds of some, bad decisions are hurting today badly. Innocent lives are being lost, right? Jawans are being martyred. Go and ask their family members. Go and ask. You will understand how they are going through. Just for 2 days, 3 days, there were ministers and others. They came, they gave money. Is money solution of everything? They have to live in the society, right? That was only person who used to take care of them, right? They have money, but how can they take care of themselves? The wall has been demolished. Now vultures and hyenas have bad eye on them, right? Exactly. It is the responsibility of all of us. If we have such people in our surrounding, we should provide them best, treatment to make them feel that we are your family. You have lost one son, but you have 100 sons. You need any help, please let us know. Right? If one MLA, one MP takes, the responsibility of one family, so we can just make them feel, and then they will go and die for their country. They will die freely because they know if I die, so there are people who can take care of us. Right? These things are very important. Nobody likes to discuss. Seriously. You should felicitate them every time. Give them some financial support, right? Every time. On every Independence Day and Republic Day. What you are giving? They are being felicitated here at your Chhatasal Stadium and police lines, martyrs family members. But what they are given? One shawl and one sweefal, coconut. That's it. Thank you. You gave this, your son to the motherland. What is this thank you? Right? We are seventh wealthiest nation. If we take 50 paisa from all the people of Sidhi, so we can give them 5 lakh, 6 lakh rupees. Give them 2 lakh, 5 lakh every year. Take care of them. This is our responsibility. Then people will be ready to die for their motherland. If they see that no one is supporting their family members, why will they die? They will run away. Like many of Pakistani, army soldiers are saying that if war starts, we won't fight. We will go to England or UK or your Saudi Arabia. We will run away. Even MPs are saying we'll run away. Why will we die? This is matter of that Munir. What's his name? Army chief. This is not our matter. This is his matter. He will fight. What do you think? What should happen? Let's discuss this thing today. Keep sharing, keep sharing your views.
Should I repeat again? Yeah, so from what I saw, that what I see the condition right now, there will many possibilities in the future can be happen. From the example of Israel and Gaza, we can see it can also be happen with our country. The day also will come when Indians go Pakistan and take a civil drill and capture that territory and to make merge in India. Like that, it will be happen.
That's how around they had. Next Gurukul in Karachi and
Yeah, I also
Delhi.
I also read one statement. I think it was not a right when Pakistan was trying to capture POK, trying to capture Kashmir. I will capture Lahore,
Yes.
the main city. What will we do? These type of things will be happen very soon.
Yes.
The condition is made like
Yeah,
that.
once Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji even went to Pakistan. So, so Pakistani, you must have it. You must have your student and an educated student. You must have the information and knowledge about current scenario, right? Circumstances. So once Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji went to Pakistan, so there was a Pakistani journalist.
Yeah.
They said that if I marry you, so will you give me Kashmir as a gift? So he said, yes, I'm ready to give you Kashmir as a gift, but in dowry, I want whole Pakistan.
Yeah.
Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. I know. Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji.
And yesterday I was also watching one video where the president of America, Donald Trump, said if Pakistan will attack India, I want it. Modi is my friend. I will attack Pakistan.
That was an AI generated video.
This is AI generated.
That's an AI generated video.
What
That has
can
become, no, no, that is an AI generated video. No, no,
I saw that type of video.
that is an AI generated video. But one thing I just want to tell that wars always bring misery and pain,
Yeah.
right? And loss. What do you think?
Yes, sir.
And if we don't have a war, we will also be called coward because we lost 28 lives and we just sat silently and bore everything. We didn't do anything, so people will start questioning, and most importantly, our army will be questioned, right? They will feel humiliated, embarrassed. Despite being the fifth largest army in the world, how can we be afraid of a small country like Pakistan, right? So, what do you think?
I think so, sir. It doesn't matter the situation is, however, how it looks like, but the war always be should be the last option because in the end of the day we have to face.
But Bhagavad Gita said what Bhagavad Gita said. Leaving enemies, you know, is the worst thing that we do. If we leave our enemy and we know that this enemy is like a snake going to sting us if we leave. So this is the worst thing. Because Prithvi Raj Chauhan left Muhammad Gauri 18 times. But when Muhammad Gauri won, you know what he did with Prithvi Raj Chauhan, right? He took out both eyes and he just gave him unbearable pain, right? So it was, you can't call it, generosity of him. We can call it stupidity of him, right? We can forgive once, we can forgive twice, but we can't forgive 18 times. This is stupidity. If someone is hell bent on you, right? That's enough, let's finish. Similarly, Pakistan has been trying to do this since 1947. 1947, and we have been wearing this. So somewhere we are showing that like we don't have guts to do this. Only they have guts to attack us. We don't have guts to attack them. And I also really feel as a citizen of this country, we feel that when our ministers and MP, MLA says that we are the only country in the world who never attacked anyone, right? Any other country. So in this sentence, we also feel a kind of cowardice, Cowardice. Because if we see that any country is going to be the threat for our nation, right? So we should do something about that. We can't let them thrive. And this is not, only India, or China doesn't want India to grow in Asian nation, right? Because it will be threat. And America doesn't want, Pakistan, that China
Yeah.
to grow, to become, you know, more stronger.
And equal to
Yes,
them.
stronger than
Yeah.
yes. Otherwise, it will be threat to America. So they just want anyhow to pull them down. So similarly, like what Russia said to Ukraine, you are our, neighbor, you are our friend. If anything happens in your country, we will come first, right, to protect you, to save you. Why are you going to join NATO nation?
Yeah.
You don't join NATO nation, we won't, take even an inch of land of yours, right? But look, one stupid decision of, Zelensky and what is happening in Ukraine, right? And they should understand. Tell me which, wise country will allow, you know, biggest enemy to come and sit next to that particular person, next to that country,
No.
right? We won't allow. If tomorrow, like, what Lakshadweep, there China is doing, what China is doing in Bangladesh, we are not happy, but unfortunately we are very tolerant nation. We are not like Russia. If Russia were here, it would attack, Bangladesh, attack Bangladesh. You can't let China come here. You can't. I'm your neighbor. China is 2,000 kilometers away from you. How can you let them come here? And they are threatening us. If you let them do this, you will become our enemy. Then we will attack you. Right? But that has been our biggest weakness. That we just think that this is none of our business. Right? A visionary person, a far-sighted person takes decision of 5 years, 10 years, the matter which is going to take place now. Right? China was not at all close, to India. It was 5,000, 6,000 kilometers away from India. Then what happened? China attacked Tibet, right? Tibet. The spiritual leaders and leaders from that particular place, came to India for support, for help. But they said this is none of our business. Why should we, invite trouble for us? Okay. So then China is ruling over, Tibet.
Yeah.
Now it came close to our border. Otherwise, there was one particular nation, you can say Tibet, and China was away from our border. Today, it's come, claiming Arunachal Pradesh is a part of China.
From which
So,
sources we don't know.
exactly, we have to do that. For the first time, I liked one decision by Indian government when China, tried to bully Bhutan.
Yeah.
Then India stood at Doklam that we have an agreement. If anybody attacks Bhutan, it will be attack on India. Right? They should have this kind of agreement with Tibet as well. If any country attacks Tibet, it will be an attack on India. And we will respond.
And we were also confronted China in Galwan Ghati, Galwan Valley.
Yeah.
That's why Amarnath Yatra that time will stop.
Yes, exactly.
But so when I am reading about the Russia and Ukraine issue, one thing I also found deeply about that, and this was a major issue that you told about the NATO, in which Ukraine has joined after that Russia um, think about and invade on that country. And Vladimir Putin was the president of that country that time. But
Still he is.
yeah, still. But the tenure according to the law that has mentioned, there is a certain age after that you can't be. But he amendment the constitution.
Yeah, he amended. He
and become
amended.
the prime minister
Yes.
and increase his tenure.
He is the president and he will remain the president, I think, by next 20 more
Yeah.
years. He amended the law. and maybe till his death.
Somewhere I can saw the vision of that man.
Because he was in armed force. First of
Yeah.
all, he was in the armed force. Okay, so he knows
Yeah.
the threats for his country, and he can't sit silently. Today some of the people of their own country, are criticizing Putin, but tomorrow they will be worshipping Vladimir Putin. They will be worshipping when they see that scenario.
Yeah.
What was about to happen, they will worship.
He was a one
Definitely.
he was a great leader.
Exactly.
That the present time world have.
And this is called leadership, yeah.
Yeah.
This is called leadership. You must nip your enemies into the bud. Nip them in the bud. जहां खड़े हों वहीं मार दो. Don't let them do that.
Nature
Right.
also called survival of the fittest.
Exactly. Every day one or two jawans are being martyred, and we just come and pay homage and just feel you write one particular blog, or write one particular statement on X. Right, that's it. So we feel, we have condolences for that family. May God, provide him the place in his feet and kind of thing. That's it, over, finished. What is this? Yeah, come on. When we know that Pakistan is sheltering terrorists there in POK, so let's attack and finish them, right? Instead of fixing the leakage, you are, filling the water into the pitcher. You're not fixing the leakage. First of all, you fix that leakage, and then you will drop one drop. You will drop into the pitcher. Pitcher will be full. It will be full. So leakage is that POK. Terrorists are coming from there. Here we are neutralizing, but we are also losing our soldiers, Jawans. If we go there and attack them, finish them, so for time being we'll be, you know, safe. We'll feel protected.
But if the war will happen with Pakistan, in today's scenario, we are also in tech, the third largest country that growing that time.
Exactly.
India,
Yes,
after
yes, yes.
America, China, Russia.
The
Somewhere we become backward.
the only country which is going to be benefited from this war is China.
And
China.
I think so America as well.
China especially,
Yeah,
why?
America. Yeah, you
Let
are
me tell
right.
you why
That is
China.
especially.
Because America has, imposed 230% tariff on China.
Yeah.
So now Chinese companies, the companies which are there in China, now they are going to leave China because of this much of tariff. Where will they go? The best destination could be India,
Yeah.
because in India almost 30%, 40% something tariff, but not like China. So the best destination could be India. Now, if India, any particular businessman, right, what he sees before investing or starting any startup there, sees stability in government.
Yeah.
And peace. Is it safe place to invest? Because if I'm investing and war is going on, so any bomb will come and finish our everything, that we will, it will be a loss. So they find stability, first of all, in government, one government. Okay. And secondly, they see the rules and regulation, ease of doing business.
Yeah.
How it is. And thirdly, your this thing, peace. It's a peace loving country, there's no problem at all, we can invest. Then they invest, right? But unfortunately, we are going to have a war. If we have a war, then there will be no peace.
Yeah.
No peace. So how will any country take risk?
No one
How
will
will they
invest.
take risk?
Yeah.
Nobody would like to take risk. So these countries will remain there where they are, because in China there is no war, right? They will say that it's okay, we have to bear a little bit loss, but we can't, take this much risk.
Something is better than nothing.
Yeah. So we are in a fix. Unfortunately, all our neighbors, all, even country like Bangladesh, right? We lost our Jawan to get you freedom. And today you guys are, delivering speeches on the mic and saying that India just played a role. India didn't do more than that. Just played a role in getting us freedom. like,
patriotism, citizen.
yeah, it's like giving milk to a snake,
Yeah.
going to sting us, not stinging, right?
Yesterday I was watching news. There were one major major in Indian major, and in Pakistan there is a reporter. They were talking about Pahalgam attack, and that time that was the reporter. He said to that time, we will attack first a small state like Uttar Pradesh. So that one measure he said, what did you say? Uttar Pradesh, you don't know. When one children born there in Uttar Pradesh, they born with cut as a gun.
Yeah.
If we'll
In their
give them,
hand.
yeah, if we'll give them a freedom, your country will be over in 1 days, within 1 day. Finish.
I have a question. If taken a scenario, India won the war. After that, what will be happen? The Pakistan will be captured by us. Yeah, it will be divided on three states that you
Three
mentioned.
states, three states. We won't take any part. We'll take only POK.
We will take only POK, and whole Pakistan is left to be
Yeah.
as it is.
Balochistan will become a nation, and Sindh
Yeah,
and Punjab. Balochistan, Sindh, and Punjab.
They are
Punjab will be Pakistan.
okay. Then who will support them?
So they will have their own nation. So
Okay,
then,
they make their new governments,
yes,
new regulations and acts.
yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Then the people from that particular place stop
They
supporting.
want to say something.
Stop supporting that. The people from that place will stop supporting Punjab, because when they know that this is my country, they will support their own. Right now, they all are fighting as one nation, Pakistan. But if it is divided, so they won't support. Like Bangladesh openly isn't supporting Pakistan, because Bangladesh is a nation now.
Yeah.
If Bangladesh had been the part of Pakistan, it would have attacked us. Why? Where are you going? Okay, go. Best of luck. Give me this.
But it had better, sir, if the war want to
Yes, do you want to say something? Any of you?
Sir, I have a question. If
Yeah.
India will win, what should be done with the Pakistan? If India will win, what should be done with the Pakistan?
So I told you now. I told you what is going to happen. See, our main purpose is to take POK, right? Pakistan occupied Kashmir. That is called Baltistan. If Baltistan that becomes a part of India, so our main issue that we have that will be resolved. We will make a boundary, and secondly, there will be two other nations, Balochistan and Sindh. They won't allow, Punjab to enter their border. They will have their own boundary borders. And that, you know, just to fight one particular army, if you can divide the armies, there are two types of wars. One on the ground, and one is, fought on that mentally. They start telling that this thing is happening to, make their morale down.
Yeah.
Okay, they are saying that, look, this thing is happening. Their army chief themselves saying that this thing is happening. So they say that we have captured this much land of that particular country. Rumors to make them feel, scared, to demoralize them. There are two types of wars which take place. And in my opinion, this is the best. We see, okay, just take another, then I take another, let's talk about other things. Just if India does one small strike, like we did surgical or air strike, if India does one strike, okay, and just say that we have done one strike, it's okay, fine. What will happen? Will the situation improve? You tell me. We already did two strikes. So did the situation improve? Didn't improve. Similarly, it won't improve either. We need this time permanent solution of this problem, because they are bearing children terrorists like your toys and other things. We kill 200 terrorists and 400 terrorists are born. They are ready to do that because of, yes, because of poverty, because of other resources. They have family and everything, so they just lift guns in their hand and ready to explode themselves. So first of all, we need permanent solution, and for getting permanent solution we will have to sacrifice something. We can't get without sacrificing. So we will, yes, we will have to bear the loss. There will be loss of lives and loss of other things. Yesterday I heard that if India and Pakistan have a war, one day cost will be 2100 crore rupees. 2100 crore rupees. And Pakistan can barely fight 7 days. 7 days. They have arms and ammunition for 7 days because they have already sold most of their arms and ammunition to Ukraine. And that is why Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin yesterday called Prime Minister Modi and strongly supported. He just said that Russia is standing firmly with India. You take action. You kill those people who are involved and their supporters as well. Supporters means Pakistan. Yes, because Russia is facing Ukraine. What do you think? Country like Ukraine could fight Russia. Not even 2 3 days. Today, Ukraine is standing and fighting just because of NATO nations and these particular nations which are against Russia. They are providing arms and ammunition. 6,000 or approx 6,000, 7,000 something crore rupees of arms and ammunition Pakistan sold, Ukraine just to fight against Russia. How can Russia support Pakistan? You think? Never.
There is no benefit.
Enemy nation. No benefit. What? The enemy nation. Enemy nation. And I don't know why our government becomes very, tolerant kind. Look at, Turkey openly supporting Pakistan, giving all assistance that it could. And here we have deals with, Turkey. Right? We should take actions. 60% of airlines that benefit is taken by Turkey. Let's stop it. We won't give him single penny. Why are we scared of that? Exactly. Exactly.
Shot the gun with another one soldier with another one soldier. It's a good
Yes.
strategy.
Yes.
It's a good strategy. Like
Exactly.
Pakistan did with Ukraine. He shot a gun on putting the he shot a bullet on putting the gun on the soldier of Ukraine to the
Yes.
Russia. It's a good
Exactly.
idea. And like
Exactly.
Turkey are doing with the Pakistan to India.
Absolutely.
Same thing. It's a good.
Absolutely.
Because Ukraine wants to their national interest.
They are selling, they're taking.
But sir, where are you telling when we are coming? We were entering in the room. You told us there will be a civil drill tomorrow. I didn't understand what are you doing.
Mock drill, there will be mock drill. It has been instructed by the Home Ministry
Yeah.
that all the educational institutions like colleges and schools, there this mock drill will take place, right? What if you are attacked? What if you are attacked? I don't know what we,
What will be
but
happening?
in government institutions, I think this will take place. You will see something happening. I
Yeah.
think. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Because the meetings have been done and all things have been planned. The chief of army staff and and chief of navy and air force separately met the prime minister and home minister also, and the chief minister of Jammu and Kashmir Umar Abdullah came day yesterday to meet the prime minister, and they have been advised, they have been given proper advice what they have to do. Now, so after planning, they will attack. And it is clear we are going to attack, because yesterday Jaishankar, Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar
Yeah.
openly said that we don't want preachers, we want friends for European nations. Don't preach us, right? Maintain peace, and because
Yeah.
European nations are saying India should, maintain peace
Calm and
and
peace,
calm,
yeah.
and be a little bit tolerant. So they are saying that we don't want preachers, we want friends. If you
What a
want to
diplomacy.
support, if you want to support, come and stand. Otherwise, just shut up. Just shut up. Exactly. Just we don't want to ask you one question. If your people are were attacked, right? If they were killed, 20, 30 people, would you sit silently?
No.
And would you be able to win another election? Your party would have been finished from the country forever,
Yeah.
right? If the BJP doesn't take any action against, terrorists and these kind of atrocities that took place, BJP would be finished from this land. Every person wants, these terrorists and their sympathizers to be taught a lesson, a good lesson. And if what we want, what we are, willing to get, if that thing happens, then BJP is going to rule for next 20, 30 years
Very
here in India. Definitely. Definitely. Let's see. All right, guys, discuss these things, and you must have a group discussion, right? Right? Advantages and disadvantages of a war. And listen to the people who are educated, like Khan sir, Vikas Devakirti. He also shared yesterday, Vikas Devakirti sir.
There's video
Yes, he was
yesterday.
telling. Yeah, he
He
made a
got
video
uploaded
2 days
some
ago. I listened to that video.
16-minute video, 16:25.
Yeah, something.
About Pahalgam
Yeah,
attack.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, also.
And he was speaking, as you were saying, that we should try to avoid a war as much as we can, because it's loss. It brings, loss, pain, misery, and but this war is not going to bring, like we are saying,
Yeah.
only loss, loss, loss.
We hope so.
Yeah, because if we get, Pakistan occupied Kashmir, yeah, so if we get the Pakistan occupied Kashmir, so it won't be our loss.
And the missile will become. We can't say that. We can't.
We are living in, we are living in your, as you know,
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
dear viewers, for being with us. I hope you have got to learn something
Simply
from
understand
this
by
discussion.
Nagasaki.
Students express their concern, this
So
thing
very
on
big
this
and
issue.
very developed countries in Japan. No one thing like that.